I'm here with Joel McSeveny from Wiseberry Dural. How you doing?
Good, Thomas. How you going?
Great, Joel.
Fantastic.
How's the market for the moment?
Firing.
Yeah,
Very, very good. Despite what you hear out
yeah,
out there in the media, actually on field right now, it's very, very strong.
yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? Do you think that September is just the first month of spring and things are going to pick up
Usually,
slowly? And
yeah,
it's not. It's already done the bolt.
yeah. Usually, there's a lot more property on the market at the moment.
Yes.
I think everyone throughout the whole year has kind of been waiting and seeing what's going to be happening.
Yeah.
A lot of people that had their plans on hold were, we're not selling now, we'll sell next year. But
Yep.
I think slowly more stuff are coming on, but the supply at the moment, the demand is just far, far superior to it.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I know. I love that auction that you had last
Yeah,
weekend.
it was an unbelievable result. I mean, not even the vendors or myself believed or thought that we could get a
Yep.
result to that sort of level, and actually broke the 3 bedroom townhouse record in Castle Hill. So I mean, we were very, very chuffed to get that for our client.
Yeah, I know because even Channel 7's going to be interviewing you about it now,
Yeah,
right?
movie stars.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, so you what is it? You broke the record in the complex?
No, across Castle Hill.
Yes.
So a property only actually 2 doors down in the townhouse complex
Yep.
sold 4 weeks ago, and we achieved $125,000 more.
Wow, that is a
Um,
crazy thing. Just within a few weeks.
Yeah, that's like winning the lottery.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
so a very, very good result, and that was only 4 weeks later. So I guess the process, the campaign, and the marketing strategy that the team and I put together,
Yep.
we attracted well over 120 groups of people, all well safely socially distanced
Yep.
throughout the open homes. But
Yes.
there on the auction day, 9 registered bidders, and we smashed through the reserve and ultimately broke the record across Castle Hill.
Yeah, and the record in Castle Hill is what?
I believe it was 124.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I have to double check my facts on that, but yeah, we've been told at 125,000. Definitely for
Wow.
that complex. No, sorry, my mistake. 65,000 it broke the record by in terms of 3 bedroom townhouse
In Castle Hill.
in Castle Hill.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
So 1.365 for a 3 bedder townhouse.
But would you say that the preparation in the house very important too? Because
Yeah,
a house might look just like a castle.
Absolutely. Even before, we took the campaign on, we made sure that the team and I went through the property, pointed out all the little things that needed to be fixed. Maximizing that, emotion from a buyer in
Yeah.
a home, getting them coming through the home and seeing every little thing that the vendors put the effort in.
Right.
It just makes them put their hand further into their pocket on the day and pay that little bit extra. And afterwards, the buyer was laughing. He said, have done a good job. I paid way more than I wanted to, but that's credit to you. So
Yes.
yeah,
But the thing is, it's not really paying more. They're investing in a place they're going to live in, right? In about 7 years, we're going to sell. They would want to have a guy like you looking after them again because they always remember about how much more you push them.
yeah, absolutely. And I mean, for them, Blue Room location where they bought. So yes, it is a great investment and one that will see growth for now. So they may feel that they'll pay a lot now, but in 5-10 years, they'll be looking back laughing. So
Yeah.
and even then, there's plenty of buyers across all the suburbs that we look after that are hungry and waiting for new properties to hit the market. But just stock levels are very, very low, which we may see change.
Yeah.
Who knows what it's to come in the next 12 months. But right now, there's no signs of the market slowing down. And definitely with buyers, the new properties that are priced right and marketed right are flying off the shelves with great results.
Yeah. I mean, you're going a little bit too fast. I was actually quite impressed that
Gotta work
even
fast.
yeah, I was impressed that your sellers were actually in tears with your result.
Happy
And
tears, might
yeah,
I
happy
add.
tears. So to me, that is really indicative of how close you really work with your clients. That they're not just clients to you. They
No.
almost like a part of the team.
Family.
Yeah.
Well, I guess when I do take on clients, the most important thing is that we trust each other, and
Yep.
it is a team effort. They have the product that I'm trying to sell, and if they don't make it look the way that it needs to look, I can't do my job, and vice versa. So it is important that we work together, we communicate, and that's why when we do get the results, we're all excited together. We all
Yep.
have a glass of champagne and celebrate because we've worked we've worked our butts off the last 4 weeks,
Yep.
making the vacuuming and tidying and And it all comes down to that day. And if I haven't done my job properly, I feel guilty for all the hard work that they've put in. So it is a team effort, and we celebrate like a team as well.
One other thing I also notice is that you don't just work with buyers by showing them a house. You actually would go out there and really try to prospect for them. Should they really open up to you and tell you exactly what they're after? You guys actually go beyond just showing a house.
Yeah, I'd much prefer to have those straight conversations with a buyer. They tell me, I ask, you tell me a street in the area that you want to live in.
Yep.
And the team and I will go and find a house in the street. I said, you may have to pay a premium, but that's the price you pay for convenience, for luxury, and what you're looking for. So let me go and work for you. And I mean, even just this last month, we had a buyer who came through a property in Kenthurst.
Yes.
Loved it. Couldn't buy it. Needed to sell her house. But, she'd lose her mind if she didn't get this property in Kenthurst. So I said, how are we going to do it? How are we going to find it? Let me have a look at your house. Let me see what we can do. Let me see if I can find a buyer for you. In the meantime, business as usual, trying to sell the property. I mean, you can't put all your eggs in the one basket.
Yep.
But in the meantime, we listed her house. We found her a buyer in 2 weeks for a price that she was willing to, that she was happy to take. And we managed to get her to exchange on the other property in Kenthurst that she didn't want to lose on. So, I mean, it was a very sort of treacherous, we had to do a simultaneous exchange and simultaneous settlement. So it was
fantastic.
A big process, a lot of running around, but just the excitement when she found out that she wasn't going to lose out on that house.
Yes.
And for her to get, a sale, zero marketing as well in 2 weeks just from us hunting through our database, calling around and really trying to find the best possible buyer in the shortest amount of time for her.
Yeah.
So.
This is a nice thing about you guys. You just specialize in sales. And to me, it feels like, that's mainly because you feel that that's what you do best.
Yeah.
Right? Some people may have their property with another team for leasing. But when it comes to time to selling, they sometimes make mistakes by giving that same team the sale, right? What they need to be doing is to look for a specialist in selling, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just like anything, especially a specified person in any sort of industry.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that when it comes to what you're wanting to achieve in terms of selling, that you've got the dedicated team that knows exactly how to get you in and out of trouble and get you the right result.
Yes.
I mean, things pop up from time to time, and if you aren't trained and know exactly how to overcome the situation and benefit from it or whatever, you're going to lose not only thousands but tens of thousands of dollars. So it's very, very important that, just like if you had I'm looking in the Formula One, you have a Formula One team, you don't go to the local BP to get them to tune it up. You drive to wherever you need to drive to find the right team to do it.
Yeah.
And I think it's really important that, you look after, they look after you just the way that you look after them. But ultimately, your goal is to get the very best price.
So it's September now. What's your prediction over the next few months?
Yeah, look, it's funny because right now we're predicting to see a lot more property on the market. I think what is probably keeping people a little bit safe is all the government JobKeeper and JobSeeker. I think that will eventually, one day down the track, who knows, will end, and there will be people whose industries haven't fully recovered yet and they may need to sell. And once the supply overtakes the demand is when we'll see things start to change. But until then, all 6 cylinders, all 8 cylinders are fully firing right now, and there's people that are looking to sell. People are very, very hesitant though. We want to see what the market's doing, but once the market starts to fall, if it does, it's very, very hard to catch it.
Yeah.
And buyers just sit back and wait for it to stop, and you don't know once it stopped until it starts going up again.
Yeah, that's one of the things I even I've been reading a little bit on stock market just to understand it. And you have the people who are really making money and the people who are just following the crowd.
Yeah.
The people who are making a lot are the people who actually are jumping ahead of what the market's doing. When you start seeing that, everyone's putting their house on the market, I might do that too, you miss the boat. Yeah. You're now going to be part of the pack. Yeah. You have to be one step ahead, or even two if you can, isn't it?
Yeah, well, exactly. And a lot of, I guess, one of the puns that I've been using with a lot of the people that I'm meeting is, at the moment, you actually want to be selling in isolation, not competition, and isolation being what everyone's been having to. But when you think about it, if you've got 5 properties on the market and there's only 2 buyers looking, 3 of them are going to miss out. So why wouldn't you want to be selling when there's only 2 properties on the market and there's 4 buyers? And now you've got competition fighting over your home. So your agent that you choose needs to be looking just the bigger picture of what your property has, but the strategies around when to list, how to list, and what's going to maximize your result.
Great stuff. Thank you so much for today,
No
Joel.
problem. Thank you very much.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Cheers, Thomas. Bye.
Bye.